All right, let's do a story.
All right.
So, Ann Vandersteel reported that Comey, Brennan, Clapper, and their minions would all be arrested by May 5th. So,
Okay.
All right.
Real quick.
What day is it?
What's the date of record?
Yeah, what day is it? Ian, what day is it?
Ian, you got a date?
I believe it's the 7th.
Yeah.
Okay.
That comes after 5,
All
right? Just kind of quick, like on a time, on like a number line.
Okay, here we go. Here's Ann Vandersteel. We got a second though before it starts though, everybody. Got to get our disclaimer out of the way.
Last night, I got a phone call from a source who, to me, has never been wrong and is saying that Comey will be arrested on Sunday, Clapper Monday, Brennan Tuesday. And when I say Comey, it's the proverbial we of Comey. It's the McCabe, Strzok, Page.
It's not a proverb.
Is there
a proverb?
Is Comey a trinity? Like when you file an FBI report, does it transubstantiate? Like what the fuck?
It's like the papal Comey. Like, what?
He's wearing a big goofy hat all the time. He comes into court. He's trying to testify. Can you just take the fucking hat off, please? You look ridiculous.
It's not Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay. Like we didn't see white smoke out of the chimney, Comey.
We stopped wearing the fucking wigs a long time ago. Let's take the fucking dumb hat off too, please.
People that worked under James Comey, Clapper and his Department of Homeland Security's minions, and Brennan and his minions over at the sea.
It's just all these like little yellow people running around too.
Why did I hire these guys? They're incompetent. Like why would
one of them accidentally makes Trump? Yeah, it's just Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you see him this week without his fucking face mask on?
I see him all the time without his fucking face mask on. I love that he won't wear a face mask because he's afraid it'll make him look stupid. Like, of all the things that will make you look is there a world where Trump looks in the mirror and is like, I don't want to look unattractive.
Yeah.
I better not. There's nothing you could do. You could morph. You could borrow the body of a much better looking man. And if you fucking inhabited it,
oh yeah,
it would still be a goddamn shit show nightmare.
Absolutely. You know, it's that old question, do these pants make my ass look fat? It's like, no, your ass makes those pants look fat. That's what it's the ass inside that's what makes it look fat. And the same thing goes here. It's like, does this mask make me look stupid? No, the stupid was in you all along. You were stupid the whole time. You've never stopped being stupid. The mask doesn't accentuate your stupidity. The lack of mask is what accentuates your stupidity.
Like, it makes you look dumber to not wear a mask in the middle of a pandemic when the national recommendation is to wear the fucking mask. Like, when leaders don't demonstrate leadership by when it's like, okay, do as I say, not as I do.
That's fine for you all. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, rich people don't get sick. So anyway,
that's because I get tested every 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah, right?
He's like a tiger in the zoo, for Christ's sakes. He gets tested so much.
You know what's crazy is, like, I read a story in the Times that, like, there's 100 senators, right? And we don't have enough tests to test all 100 senators before they return to work.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, the senators return. This is a Times story.
So wait,
the senators return to work on Monday, and they're like, we should all get tested before we come back to work. And they're like, not going to happen.
Wait, so how are they saying that they're getting 200,000 tests a day if they can't even get 100 tests out there?
Because of how they're allocated. So it's like 200,000 across all 50 states and all the counties and all the cities. So they're dispersed. They're just like, we need 100 tests for these senators. And they're like, that's not going to happen.
Well, how do they disperse them? Do they decide like bozo bucket style? They just throw them in the state from far away? Sorry, Rhode Island was too small. They kept bouncing off the side and hitting New Jersey or whatever. So
you get no bicycle for you, and also no COVID test.
It's a bozo reference, Chicago-centric show. Anyway.
Was that not a national show?
No, I don't think so.
Now I'm curious.
Okay, now everybody who's not in Chicago, do people know who Bozo the Clown is? Do people know? Because that's a local show. Let us know if you know who Bozo is. Just type Bozo in the chat if you know who Bozo is. That's all. Grand prize game. Mark says.
Prize game.
There we go.
That's what it was. A 10-speed bicycle.
Bozo was nationwide, someone says. Okay, all right. But it was from Chicago. They were based in Chicago. I guess they were syndicated nationwide. So, okay. Well, people got the joke then. I don't feel as bad. So, so they just allocate them poorly, and that's how it works, huh?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think that there's part of the problem is like there is a decentralized system for testing. So like testing is done by whoever happens to have tests at any given. So like there's no nationalized system for testing.
Sure.
So that like the Times articles, like the senators were like, well, it was 100 of us from 50 different states, and we're getting together to go to work, and we should all be tested because like, pandemic, lawmakers, you know, and like they were like, it's not going to happen.
You know what I hope happens? Because his
They're
valet,
not going to get tested.
his valet tested positive. One of Trump's personal valets tested positive. And if Trump gets it, what I really hope is that Romney gives a press conference where someone tells him that Trump has coronavirus, and he says, "Oh, that's too bad." And then he goes on to the next question, just like Trump did with him. Do you remember when Trump was being a douchebag when he found out that Romney was self-isolating? Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Yep. And he said, "Oh, it's too bad." Oh, and then they asked him, "Are you being sarcastic?" "No, not at all." So you're being honest. You're being an honest asshole, is what you're saying. Yeah.
I hope that if Trump gets COVID-19, that Melania just looks over at him and smiles. Just fucking smiles and reads her prenup and just fucking, I always knew I'd outlive him. Knew I'd outlive him.
God damn. And it's, of all the people out there that are susceptible, he's got a lot of things that are going bad for him in that sense. So real tough.
_A will be arrested on Tuesday, which, by the way, we start this on 5/3. And we end these arrests on 5/5. So for you Q folks out there, 5/5 means a lot in this world. And to have those three rounded up by 5/5 is pretty important.
I love that everybody in this universe that they belong to has to do something in such a structured way so that there's some kind of sign that they're doing it and that they're doing it ahead of time. Why is that?
Well, like we're arresting people for like, in their world, these people are being arrested for crimes they've committed, but you're like, don't arrest them too early or our numerology won't work.
Exactly.
Like just hold off on the arrest for numerological reasons.
Every arrest is Chekhov's arrest. It comes out in the first act and has to be revealed to be used in the later acts. It's ridiculous. I don't even get it.
What the fuck?
All right. Let's go back to chat for a minute.
See, so while we go back to chat, just real quick, I'm going to stand up apropos of absolutely
guys,
nothing.
what's going on? What is he wearing? What's Tom wearing tonight? What is that?
Do a little.
What's that?
Little modeling.
What's that? 2 votes.
Little,
seal of approval.
Citation needed.
2 votes. You could get one of those. Where could you get one of those, Ian? If they were going to get one, Ian, where?
Beautiful shirt.
Could you put the chat thing inside? Could you put it in the chat? Can you type that in or whatever so that they could go there if they wanted to and become a buyer of one of those wonderful shirts. 2 votes. Very comfortable shirts that we don't get a lot of money for, but it's a very comfortable shirt.
Soft, smooth.
Yeah, and Tom was
silky.
definitely wearing no pants, but he's wearing basically it's a sound
to
recording
11.
kilt that Tom has in front of him. So it works out just fine. Yeah, and you can also get mugs and stuff at that store. So mugs, if you wanted to get a citation needed mug, there's 2 things I want to get. There's a shirt I really want to get to the people that do our shirts, and I don't know if they're at capacity to make these now, but I really want to get one so that they can create one. And it's a shirt design that we had made before everything happened, and it's a great shirt. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's awesome, and citation needed listeners probably could guess what it is. But then the other one that I want to have done is I'm going to ask them to see if they can look into Cog Dis mugs for people. So I want to get some Cog Dis mugs. So there's a couple of things we want to get. So we're going to add a couple more things to the store. Hopefully our people who do the shirts are very good at doing the shirts. And so they make great product. Their product is just awesome. It's just perfect.
Really wonderful.
So, yeah. Does that thing still work if people become patrons on stream, Ian?
It should.
So another thing too is if you want to make Gary Fart glitter, you can go to patreon.com/dissonancepod, or you can go to our website and you can become a patron on a per episode basis. If you like these live streams, one way to support us is through Patreon. The other way is to go to adamandeve.com. If you go to adamandeve.com right now and type in Glory at checkout, you'll get a bunch of free stuff and you'll get free shipping, almost 50% off almost any item. So you can check it out. Glory at checkout, Adam and Eve. All right. So, somebody wants a shit tit shirt. Would people wear a shit tit shirt?
Who would really?
See, now we just started something in this last episode with shit tits, show me your tits, and I think good puns deserve a show me your tits. That's just my. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. A good pun, show me your tits. All right, here we go. We were gonna do an I quit the show one. Maybe we'll get that one eventually.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I quit the show is a good one. We had a bunch of I think we had a bunch of test runs for that one, but not one that anybody liked enough.
Nobody, yeah.
There was everybody. I think everybody was like, I like 4, I like 2, I like 1, and so there was no decision made. But we had 5 designs made for I quit the show.
Yeah, ironically, we quit the shirt.
Yeah, we quit the shirt before.
Like that just didn't work out.
Okay, the fell-handed. There are no good puns. Is there any way you can ban that person, Ian? Can you
cancel?
Can you
whoever
ban somebody?
Yep,
I
they're
just need
gone.
you to ban somebody real quick. That's rude. All right, here we go. I'm going to do another story. What story should I do? Olympic ceremony. There's Scott Lively.
I'm just gonna test Gary so everybody gets a sense of what it looks like.
Okay.
Say it. God.
Wow.
This is
Maybe not a.
I think that Olympic story is pretty crazy.
The Olympic one. Okay, I'll do that one
Let's
next.
do the Olympic one.
This is Vandersteel again, isn't it?
I think it's on the same show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's somebody else talking, but it's on the Vandersteel show.
Opening ceremony. All right, let me look at chat one more time real quick to see here. Okay, so I want to read this real quick. There was a pun
People are saying
contest.
they heard it, but they didn't see it.
There was a pun contest last year. 10 people entered and submitted their best puns. The judges really wanted to say that one of them struck the best, but no pun intended. Ha! No pun intended. That's brilliant. I think that's great. Bravo. Good shit. Who was that? What's the person's name? M. Millennial. Thank you very much. Loving it. Okay, here we go.
My dad has finally figured out how to text, and he sends puns to me almost every morning.
Nice.
Yeah, little dad jokes. I'm not sure he knows that they're dad jokes. I think they're just jokes.
They're just jokes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
when you're in India, everything's Indian food.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. It's just like it just makes me laugh. He's like, he figured out how to text and he uses it exclusively to send bad dad
That's
jokes.
the best. That's
It's
the best.
fucking
That's so
amazing. I love
quintessential.
that,
It's
man.
perfect.